And at the end of the year, there's Christmas.
Yes. So technically this is a Christmas special.
Even though there's nothing very Christmassy about it. Hi, I'm E.
and I'm V.
And this is WTT.
And we're doing match analysis.
As always.
And
today we will be analysing a doubles match
between Wang Chuqin and Shasha on one side against Lim Jonghoon and Shin Yubin. And this is a mixed double final of the recent WTT Finals in Hong Kong. So the finals are the last tournament in the season before the end of the year.
First, I've got one joke before we start.
Okay, go on.
It's not a very good joke.
But tell it anyway.
Sure. Question.
Answer.
What do you call a deer with no eyes?
Oh dear.
No.
I don't know.
No idea.
No idea.
Yeah, no idea.
And so, without further ado, shall we start it?
Sure. 3, 2, 1.
Love all.
So we've got the Chinese pair on the left,
And
the South Korean pair on the right.
Chinese squad watching on everybody here, men and women.
What's special about doubles?
There's two of them.
There are two of them on each side. That's pretty good. What else? What about the serves, for example?
Oh, they have to go diagonally.
Yeah. And so, what's interesting here is that often in double you have an advantage if you have one left-handed player and one right-handed player. And that's because that way you don't have to cross in front of each other. And so, classically, the Chinese pair are almost always one left-hander and one right-hander.
Yeah.
And you have the Korean pair that's also right-handed, left-handed.
Which pair do you think? Which pair are you rooting for?
Well, so the underdog in this one happens.
Side?
No, it happens to be, strangely enough, the Chinese side. You can tell because at the bottom here there's a little twofer. But you know, we've got the two number one in the worlds playing together on the Chinese side. So as far as underdogs go,
two number ones.
Yeah. So Shasha is number one in the world, and Wang Chuqin is number one in the world. But as a pair, they're not number one. And so in doubles, what you're trying to do is you're trying to make people run into one another, right? So you'll see often, not always, but often it happened there on the Korean side where the return was right in front of where the server was, so that Shin Yubin had to come in front and do a shot. She did a fantastic shot, but otherwise she would have been in front of him.
Yeah. Are you going to ask me which team I'm rooting for?
Oh, sorry. Which team are you rooting for?
The Korean.
Yeah.
I didn't know why.
I don't know why.
I just don't.
Well, I've seen the results. Do you want to know?
No.
Oh, okay.
That ruins fun.
So most serves, especially in double, you're trying to keep them short, keep them inside the table, right? Because the double is much less about power. It's much more about placement.
That was a good shot.
That was a really good shot.
It went down the line. I meant to say line.
Line.
Down the line.
Down the line. Oh. So right now the Chinese pair is not really managing to get the other two to move very a whole lot.
Yeah. Where the Korean side is is on the lead.
Yeah. Well, it's 6-6.
Well, yeah,
But
they
they're-
were when I started
yeah.
saying it. So technically,
So, yeah.
To watch. They know when there's a big show in town and gotta exercise those connections and get the good seats for the good view of the big show. Who knows, one day these two could actually be in those VIP seats.
In retrospect as well, to be... So again, short. Oh, net.
was it? Well, not the serve.
With the net recovery and Wang
No, there was a net, but not on the serve, yeah.
Yeah.
I think if you look here,
small parts, they're just small
they're
atoms
managing
in
to
either of these players right now.
they're managing to
They're small
keep
players in the theater of table
the
tennis.
Chinese
They're
on their
both playing their
backhand,
role.
right? And because you have a left-hander and a right-hander, you can, like any ball in the middle, would be forehand from both players.
Yeah.
And so you can see that the tactic is working when they're stuck with just their backhand.
Definitely.
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 Doing match analysis on doubles is much harder
Why?
because the tactic is much more complicated.
But there's still a tactic.
There is still a tactic,
So you can still analyze.
which is what we're doing right now.
Exactly.
Okay, let's see. Yeah,
It's
that was just a quality ball.
Let's see who wins.
So,
Dun, dun.
see that Shasha managed to push it across over here. So it's not a double specific. A crossover in table tennis is super important.
Super.
Yeah. The other thing you try to do is a good pair will have one person set up the ball for the next person. And so this is where cohesion between the two players is really important.
Really important. Like, really important.
So here, I think Shin Yubin is not managing to do that manage at least on this one. She's been pushing to Wang Chuqin to his backhand, and he's been just opening up and ripping the ball, and it's been really difficult to
But not
Lim
literally.
Jonghoon to
You can't
react.
literally rip a ball with your bare hands.
No, you cannot rip a ball with your bare hands. Again, same thing that happened there. The serve was become,
The ball got ripped.
yeah.
Not literally though.
I think they were a bit lucky on this one, the Korean pair. If I were her, I would go flat short, but I'm not her. Because the flat serve, oh, that was good. That was half long, you tried to turn.
Yep. Yep.
Only their fifth total against the opposing pair.
Whoa.
Right back down the
Whoa.
line.
But you see the last shot was not a giant backhand, right? It was,
Not a giant backhand, right?
but it was a good block on the table.
Good book on the table.
I have a point to make. But now the moment is past.
This might be clear based on the pictures. These players are so physically strong.
How's my hair?
Oh,
Just
overgrown.
imagine what they lived in the weight room to get out here, to have the spring in their step, the recovery to get back and do it again.
Yeah, so Lim Jonghoon is really playing really well right now,
That was-
tactically.
That was
If-
amazing.
Watch him go.
Remember, once you hit the ball,
Again,
it's
he's
must
going
alternate
back
shots.
towards Shasha. And so Shasha ends up in the way. And it ends up being far for Wang Chuqin to do a really good forehand. Yeah, again, he brought him in towards Shasha. And also, if Shasha goes in diagonal, which is most people will do most of their balls in diagonal, right, then Shin Yubin is ready. She's right there already. He tried it again to block down the line. It didn't work. See? Block down the line and onto Shasha again.
See the idea, but tough to control that spin on the short side. Shin Yubin calling for the serve. She wants to get a third ball.
Korea is still in the lead.
Yeah.
By what?
5-1.
4 points now, and 1 set.
No, they're really dominating at the moment. And this is the other thing, right? So in doubles, right now, Lim Jonghoon is playing to Wang Chuqin, but the last set it was Shin Yubin who was doing that, right? So they alternate every set, and then in the last, if it's 2-2, the last one they change at 5, and when they change sides. Oh, lucky shot.
Lucky shot.
Considering the score already what it is.
You know you can just win by being the luckier person of the two.
Yes, but how to be the luckier person of the two is unknown.
Serious momentum here. The Korean pair.
Well, in this case, the two luckier people of the 4, I suppose.
Yeah,
One more step in the right
we need to get
direction, the wild
lucky
card.
to get lucky. Get it?
A lot of big titles
This
in
combination is
Vegas.
really
First of its
is
kind.
really
WTT Finals mixed
working
doubles
well
championship.
for the Koreans. Yeah, and the Chinese are not able to.
Solid right now.
Yeah, they're not able to really control the rallies and make the placements they need to make.
Why is that, you think?
I don't know. Sometimes it's just concentration.
They won the
Sometimes,
last what?
but
Well placed
They
here to
won the
stretch out
last-
in Jonghoon.
No, well. They didn't win the last point, but they won the, like, thingy. Like, they had won
set.
3 points in a row.
Yeah, 2.
Well, no. 4 points in a row.
Yeah, they're really.
Really?
Really making them move in awkward places. Like the Korean pair, they're barely moving. Like this was a really good shot, right?
Yeah.
But if you look, and it's a crossover, but if you look, every time the Chinese make a point, it's nothing sort of tactical about it.
Yeah.
It's all just individually good shots. Good serve.
And a solid serve here. It's adding
Yep.
pressure when you're in Wang Chuqin's situation.
Good serve.
How can you cover? How can you carry? How can you make the most of this situation?
Oh. So here the Chinese pair managed to get the Koreans to cross, right? And they won the point. That was tactically really, really good.
The Chinese are
cross?
catching up a bit.
Yeah.
Because, like-
We'll get one more angle just for you to
Yeah, they're
appreciate how
catching up a
close
bit.
that is. Man, there were ladies
How many
on that
sets are there?
shoulder, would have been
Like-
knocked off.
It's the
But yeah.
best of 5.
Yeah, but like,
Again, that was
how
also
many
a good
sets
one.
are there in the thingy?
It's the best of 5. So
Yeah, but how
I
many
don't-
are played?
Very close to her shoulder.
I think 4,
They're on receive
if you want
right
to
now.
know.
Still 3 points up.
Okay.
Long push from Shasha
Ah.
right to the baseline.
This must be really uncomfortable now mentally for the Koreans.
How come?
Well, because fortune is starting to turn, right? There was like 8-4, and all of a sudden
Momentum right
it,
now. 6 of
it's
the last 8
it's
points.
9-7.
They got
The Wild
unlucky.
Yeah.
And you gotta get unlucky to get unlucky.
Yeah. And Wang Chuqin was expecting it now. See, he was ready for the.
And it's completely flipped. Well, not flip-flopped, but I mean they're back.
Yeah, it wasn't quite far enough into Shasha, and Shasha moved well away.
Crucial point for the Koreans before they hand over the serves again.
So, short serve? Yeah, short serve. Yeah. So much better in moving Wang Chuqin towards Shasha.
It's almost as if they read each other's minds. Like,
Well, so if you look, before each serve, they'll go under the table and make a sign.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I
so-
was doing that, like, to show which serve, right?
Yeah, and so that you can expect, so your partner knows what to expect as a return.
2 game points. Korea. Team Korea Republic takes
That's
it
2.
11. So Yingsha starting off
Let's
with a
go.
serve and a must-win
Let's go
game.
for the third one. So this, if you remember, they were not quite as successful in this combination. They still won the set, the Koreans, last time,
The next 2
but they struggled a bit more.
retain their perfect record and take the title.
Yep.
But you see, it's to try to move them towards Shasha has been the tactic.
You can imagine it's not
If you want
easy
Jingle
to
Bells,
watch
let
your
me know.
singles match come back and
Go on,
fight.
go on.
No, I'm
My
doing it at the
goodness,
end.
here
Oh,
she
okay.
is, fighting.
Yeah,
But as
keeping
fast as
the
Yubin
keeping the serve
strides,
short.
Keeping
tries to do
the
a
so
catwalk
short.
of its own. What, you think you a model double fish? Tied right back up.
This is what it is, right? Like when you
It is
have
what it is.
when you have the 2 number 1 in the world, they're gonna do
World.
some amazing shots.
Amazing
Rallies are gonna
shots.
be a game for the Chinese
Just repeating what I say.
I am not.
Oh, sneaky, sneaky.
Also, look at the focus, like
Much.
the focus in your faces. Like they
Wow, barely any
want to
backs.
win.
You guys
They
are
want
right
to
fast.
win. They
Standing
want
up for
to
Xiao
win.
Zhan.
And that's like want in italics. Want to win.
Oh,
Heavy arc on this one. Lot of spin.
I
yeah,
just put on a Santa hat.
Jonghoon.
yeah. You've put on a Santa hat. they can't see you though.
That's why I'm saying it.
It's just for me.
5 minutes after the
Yes.
2-minute medical assessment to see if she'd be able to continue playing or deserved a medical timeout, which of course she did. Can't get
Whoa.
much better than this. Wang Chuqin unleashed
Almost a
the
sip.
beast on this one. Full racket stroke, the turn. Compensating
I think
a more compact game in
You
Sun
think?
Yingsha right now.
Hey.
yeah. Again, long push.
Shasha quickly becomes the target.
Long push
Long
towards
push right
Shasha.
at her. Wang Chuqin
It's like
needs to keep his position.
they've noticed that Shasha is always a little bit in the way,
Shasha, of course,
and
she never would.
I mean, you have to remember that she also, the match before in singles, she had to,
Sometimes you have to
she
work
was
overtime,
injured, she had to
sometimes you have
stop.
to work double time.
and
That's
so
how team
she
spirit
might be a
works.
little slow because of that.
Little slow. Just a little bit.
Perfect
Yeah.
length on this half-long
They
push.
brought
The idea is
Shasha
right.
on Wang Chuqin's side and then
You'd imagine
went the other way.
Shasha will make this shot. The cautious maneuvers around
Okay,
that
what are
court.
we gonna see?
What are we going to see? It's by 5. Korea is in the lead by 1 set and 1 point.
Timeout
Yeah,
on
2
the
sets
Chinese
and 1
side.
point.
If Jonghoon and Shin Yubin
But
catch
What would
game
you-
could turn.
What would you say to the Chinese pair in between sets after the second one?
Try and go like cross, like in the middle, to the side, to the other side, to the side, to the middle, to the, like move around a bit. Like make the ball, like in the ball a bit more
Yeah.
on the move.
cross
Delivers.
thingy.
Yeah.
Still a lot of planning here. We've
What's
seen
the
some of the
plan?
big drives, finishing shots from both players in this pair, but of course Wang Chuqin a little bit more flexible and mobile right now, delivering big blows.
Yeah. Oh, is it going? It's not. I didn't think it was 3-0 that it finished. That would be amazing.
Points away from the first title of its nature in WTT
Meaning
history.
it's gonna turn.
Because I don't think Shin Yubin and Lim, Jonghoon. I can't remember.
Like I said.
I don't think they've ever beaten them
closely watching Chinese team.
How fun.
Here's the sign under the table. It's this receiver, if you see who's decided. So they're playing not to make the point on the serve, they're playing to set up a third ball attack.
Third ball attack.
Momentum here. The Korean pair with a massive comeback to turn things around. 6 of the last 8 points.
6-10.
Yeah,
And it is
Shasha is
now
out.
4
She's not.
championship points to crown our first champions here.
She's not
One
been
of
in the
3
game
events
really.
will finish here
So,
tonight.
well, she has
It
a
takes
bit,
one more
like at the
point for
beginning.
the Korean pair.
Yeah.
She kind of zoomed out.
They take
And
it.
there you go.
Shin, Yubin,
3-0.
and
I think you said it was
Jonghoon,
4 sets.
Oh, yeah, I thought it was 4 sets, but it turns
Oh,
out
it
there
was
was,
4 sets.
but it turns out to be 3.
Turns out
This
to be
what
3.
this is what you get for listening to me.
Yes.
And so is that it?
Time for the jingle bells.
Time for the jingle bells.
They're not very loud.
They're not very loud at all. Goodbye.
Goodbye.